So, what could possibly happen if you have the powers to literally rewrite the universe? I think Element Games wants to give us the answer with this reality break. I have Keymailer to thank for bringing Element Games and I together. The both of them are why I get to show you this game and see just what kind of reality bending is possible. At least in the first however long I show you all this. And it looks like to start, I have to create a character. I don't know that I need the Iron Man mode though. If your ship is destroyed, the career is permanently over and you have to make a new character. I do not need to do that.
Of course.
Yep.
Really?
I mean, of course I'm going to be a guy. That's just who I myself am, and that's who I see myself as and who I want to be. If I can get the full name of Uncommon Soul in there, I'm doing that. And the only ship I have, if right now, is Stiletto.
Let's move.
Mission Escape. What am I trying to escape, and will the game teach me things like I hope? Why is it not responding? That could have gone better. Maybe we should try a calculated retreat next time. We did eliminate their squad leader. Yes, at the cost of our slip drive. So we can't warp out of here without a jump gate. We cannot. Scanning region. Located jump gate 151, and it's unlocked. We can make it there if we conserve power. Oh, perfect. That's Selbar's gate. We almost never go this long without seeing him. We saw him 3 weeks ago. Selbar knew me before I was me. 3 weeks is too long. Noted. Updating calendar heuristics. Let's go! Need to get out of here before those raiders finish the job. And the right stick will fire primary weapon. I'm not really conserving energy right now. So I hold a press that I'd already forgotten. And the blue exclamation mark in the upright is where to go. So this is an area scan showing me where I am in this area and enemies detected, mission target, point of interest, jump gate station. So what's around here then? A destroyed cruiser, I see. What if I want to break asteroids and get some materials? I can unlock reinforced freight. I've been taking some hits. Then there's credits. I can view my ship here. I don't see anything else. Well, there it is, debris. I don't know what debris can be broken and what can't. I need to do a better job avoiding these things. Is there anything that restores health, though? I'm not convinced. That'll buff right out. You can run into things by mistake. I don't feel like dying, though, before we even start. Okay, L1 restores my shielding. That's very nice. Interfacing with the gate now. Let's get out of here. Do I want to break them while I have health? And no more threat for now. And now I can jump. And my hunger's getting a little high. So we made the jump to Station 4. Station 4 in range. Time for some much needed repairs. Credentials validated. You are clear to dock. Then let's go ahead and dock, why don't we? Hey, Uncommon Soul. Welcome back. What did you do to your ship? No comment. I don't suppose you have another best friend discount I can use for the repairs, do you? Haha, better actually. I got a sweet contract that will net you free repairs and extra credits on top of it. Interested? Always. What are the details? An anonymous client wants some ancient tech discovered. It's being transported by a syndicate warship. You know how I feel about anonymous clients. What's the catch? No catch. This one's clean, I promise. Okay, I'll take it on. So sell unneeded items and leave when ready. Is this unneeded? Or is that a thing that is a better weapon? And resources are used. But I can't tell what's a resource and what's not a resource. I'm not sure what I should go for. Where would that go? There, perhaps. Ammo based. Energy based. Ammo based. And chains from enemy to enemy. And how do I repair these things? Or is that stuff I can sell? I mean, they are inoperable. I'd like to think those were fine to sell. And how many credits do I have? 200. So, let's see. Foils or foils booster. Brimming power grid of generation. Oh, that's expensive. I can't get that. The colors around the items here are just the rarities, but I need to actually look at the prices of what I can afford, of which I can afford nothing. And I could still sell that since that would only have one slot and there's no need for it. So I really can't buy anything at all. Can you also do something about my slip drive? I'm sorry, Uncommon Soul. I'm out of those parts right now. Doubt I could afford it anyway. You gotta stop spending your credits as soon as you get them. I do have a new weapon I want you to test out for me, though. I'll have an auto-droid deliver it to your cargo bay, along with some other relics. I love collecting memorabilia. And if you need credits, plenty to collect from bounties when you clear out hostile enemy squads. Credits are just gear that I don't have yet. Didn't you just get a reprimand for spending too many credits on your side projects? Don't you have a contract to fulfill? Yeah, I'm going. Alright, Cry. Time to find the supposed ancient tech. Coordinates received and transmitted to Jump Gate. Approach and jump when ready. But shouldn't I check these out? Well, that's another thing. That's an energy-based secondary weapon. And now that ain't so fired, then igniter propulsion. But that's a bit better there. More energy-based. And pierces again. So there were nice things to get after all. Then a R2 is secondary weapon. And I already forget how to open up stuff. That was a pulse. Used up 2 energy. We need to just dock here to see. Yeah. So the right stick fires that primary weapon. R2 fires the Nova secondary weapon. Then what's health regeneration there over 3 seconds? L1. L2 is impulse dodge. Costs no energy, and it's got almost 3-second cooldown. L2 dodges. Then that shows the ship, and that's the main menu. Okay, I see that. Impulse dodge. Good to know. No such thing as free, common story mission. And character experience, too. So let's see about this here. Destroy 35 enemies. This region is experiencing unusual photonic activity. Anything to worry about? No, unless you fly into the photonic activity. I recommend going about our business quickly. I don't see the warship on scanners. Destroying some Syndicate forces should draw it out. Let's hunt. Railgun. What's that all about? There goes a squad. Gonna reinforce the crate somewhere. That's a bit of a tougher thing there. Is that a photonic activity stuff? And a whole lot of things here. Oh yeah, that does pierce, come to think. But those shots aren't doing too much to me. Alright, so stations and then debris in various places. Sometimes, and those are enemies. What am I thinking? Those are enemies and enemy squads. And what's with the blues there? Yeah, what are those? Photonic activity I probably don't want to fly into. Let me get this reinforced crate open. Why don't I do that? I wouldn't mind getting a whole lot of enemies caught in a Nova. I'm not convinced it's a shot eraser. Those blue lasers, though, are they by any chance some kind of... Whoa. I need to recover. Are those blue lasers a locked-on thing and not constant damage? I don't want to get caught up in all that, though. There's some targeting scanners, too. Those mines won't go away, though, until I propulse away. So those boxes there on the map are reinforced chests. I don't see anything else of interest. Just more enemies. Warp ship signature detected. It will benefit us to have our best gear equipped. Approach with caution. When don't I? Shall I search my records? Maybe later. So then where's the warship? Further down. Or are those blue lasers like chains that keep me all in their range or something? I ain't in any danger. When hovering over an item, there may be triangles next to damage output and survivability. Whether an upgrade is compared to the one on your ship, or help you decide whether an item is an upgrade compared to what's currently equipped. They only incorporate stats, not unique benefits or abilities. Like 11 barrier there. That's a whole shield thing we didn't have before, though, in all fairness. And don't have a targeting scanner. And all kinds of new things here. Like that's better armor both ways. That's damage output. That's survivability. Why don't I put that there? That's only stats. Mainly damage output and survivability. Cataclysm Braid. 4 energy to activate that secondary weapon. Pierces through enemies. It's a rare railgun instead of a pulse. But Cataclysm Braid is definitely better than a simpler railgun. I think I've got what I want. That said, it's a power grid. It's an uncommon power grid. More energy regen and more maximum energy. And more armor. Let's put that on, why don't we? Then that's a junk igniter. And I don't know what Afterburner would be. I'm just seeing what Afterburner would be. Hold it to quickly accelerate. I ain't worried about it right now. I ain't got no stabilizers or CPU right now, but I have stuff equipped. You know, I'm a little concerned you may not be able to hear all this very well. I probably should have fixed that a long time ago, because even I'm not hearing this much. And the warship is surely around. I went right into that. Kinda need to get that back. A whole lot of damage. Okay. So this is the ancient tech. Certainly looks like junk. I'm guessing we can't equip this? Correct. It will not fit into any of our loadout ports, nor will it interface correctly with ship's systems. Though, I fail to see how equipping this tech is relevant to our contract. Right. I wasn't going to do it or anything. Curious. I am detecting massive energy waves from it, but it is not generating them. Meaning, it would be more appropriate to say it is channeling them. Unable to pinpoint a source for this energy, it appears to be coming from multiple vectors simultaneously. Exist. What the? Help me. It's speaking? I detect no such transmission. I think it's called a Fate Core. Unrecognized designation. This is creeping me out. Let's just get this back to Selvar. So that would fire in the direction I'm aiming my regular weaponry in. I see that. So, come to think, the shielding actually. That would deflect enemy shots. Not necessarily the, in fact, yeah, that deflects energy shots, not physical impact. that I'd have to be careful about. I could defeat all the enemies around here, though. I think that would be alright. Unless they just keep showing and showing and showing. At the same time... yeah, those are kind of trying to pin me in place. Maybe I want the Nova back because there's a line there. Do I want to defeat all the squads? Let me sort all this now that I've got some other things. That's Cataclysm Wrap, ammo, high damage and a cone. I like the thought of that, honestly. Even if that's better survivability. But now I have some fulls in a Volt. Let's get that on. And that takes up 2 slots, so I would need something different for that. That's a shotgun is what it is. Could probably be fine here. Especially at this lone point. A lot of particles here to worry about as I get shot at. Oh, my survivability must have went down because of equipping the other weapon. And then that is on cooldown. Do I want to defeat every single stinking enemy around here? Feels a little unnecessary. But I mean more credits. And more things to sell too. So it's probably okay if I do this. Then some reinforced crates could still be around. Like that. So why don't I explore? And there did get those credits. Channel. Okay, that voice is speaking again. It wants me to channel something. I don't know how to channel things. Unfamiliar protocol designation. Yeah, it would be unfamiliar to you. But I do want credits and I do want to destroy things. Why not? Gets me more stuff. And I'm not paying enough attention to the various achievements I'm getting. There's one for defeating an enemy with a single scattergun shot. Is that all the enemies there are in this zone? Okay, that is problems there. Oh, I was looking at the map all the wrong way there. No, I wasn't. I just couldn't go through that side of things. I'm alright, though. I still want to check a few more nooks and crannies for any more reinforced crates, though. And not that I gotta worry, because I don't detect any more enemies, but I still thought I'd go ahead and regen. There's a whole area down there that I haven't checked out. I ain't seeing nothing right now. It's okay. But it's funny how I can hardly hear the boosting. And there's a whole center area over here I haven't checked out. I'm not going to map out the whole of it all, but there could still be things. And I don't want to miss out on the chance. This would probably be more of a time for an afterburner. Who played them? Any Afterburner games from Sega. Then there's stuff around. And then there's what feels like an area all in there, but I can't do anything about it. And I can't go through all that. And I wouldn't know anything about being able to stabilize all that neither. Will channel. Nexus. Uh-oh. And I couldn't check around the rest because I was too close to the gate area. Into the Nexus. What is this, Ratchet and Clank? What the hell? We are in no known region of the galaxy. I feel special. Which quadrant? To clarify, we are not in any region of our galaxy. So very special. The Fate Core's energy signature is orders of magnitude more intense now. Yes, I can feel it, and it is intense. It's as if... It's like I can see the fundamental essence of the device. Wow, I think I can alter it. Energy needed. Siphon. Your vitals are crashing. Ah! Administering medbot injection. Ugh. Thanks. No. Wait a second. Cancel those medbots. They will disrupt this infusion. I need to be clear-headed for this. So, rewrite Fate Conduit, or open a Fate Conduit and rewrite it. So this is a Fate Core item, and I can rewrite it. How? I understand it now. I can interface with this device to gather more of this energy. And why do we want to do that? May I remind you that we have a contract to fulfill? If we ever get out of this place, we will. Also, that voice is asking for our help. Do you plan to make a habit of trusting cryptic transmissions? Let's see how this goes. I'm beginning to see a vision of the Fate Core, but modified somehow. So rewrite dialogue on the left, X in the usable entry. Rewrite ancient tech to usable. No cost on that. Whoa! Intriguing. The Fate Core has changed at the subatomic level. It worked? It has been modernized, in a way. In fact, it is now equipable on this ship. Way to escape. Use the core, not use the force. Is there any way for us to leave this place? Scanners do not show any exit points. I am also unable to determine how we arrived in the first place. This voice is saying there's no other way to escape but to use the core. I cannot find alternate options. Okay, let's do that, but keep a close eye on those readings. I'm feeling enlightened somehow, sensing things I haven't before. Is it coming from the core? I can't tell. It's as if there are flickers of awareness just beyond my reach. Shall I prep the medbots? I don't think that will be necessary. I'm fine. So now, equip the Fate Core there. Allows you to collect fate pulses and reveals hidden anomalies to you or me. Now to equip it. Good. Power levels are stabilizing. Barely. That's good? A new energy reading just appeared on scanners. It has a similar signature to our method of arrival. The voice referred to it as a conduit. That's a pretty cool word. Conduit. Filing new terminology. Good. Let's investigate that conduit. And then enemies around here. And why don't I shoot them down when getting close? The Fate Core is resonating with me. So now Fate Pulses can rewrite reality on objects marked with a Rainbow Thunderbolt icon. They occasionally materialize after defeating enemies, and then can rewrite Fate Core's rarity. Can I have more than one Fate Core? Many items have multiple rewrite paths, or do I need to keep the Fate Core? They just resurrected, didn't they? I do need to break them down. So let's check this then. That's the only thing it looks like I can rewrite. Then in the rewrite dialog, press the rarity button. So now instead of junk, it can be common with one core. Or one, whatever that is. Credit. No, that's a Fate Pulse. So now to make it common. Now it will reveal hidden anomalies. And not just collect Fate Pulses. And that would give focus. Oh boy, now I can detect hidden anomalies. It's not enough to simply destroy them. You gotta destroy the parts before they add on to others. I don't want them attracting to each other. Whoa, that's problems. That's exactly what I didn't want. Out of my way! I need to be careful here. Oh! So what all do I lose then? Or did I even lose anything? I don't think I lost anything. Let's get that in. And then where's the laser there? That can be rewritten. I need Fate Pulse to do that, don't I? Yeah. Let me go get my revenge if I can. In fact, I see where I died. Yeah, they can use those to beat themselves up. Or resurrect. There that goes. And then I need more inventory room. And I can rewrite an item. I'm not going to right now, though. I'll break that. Glad I have the energy for it. Rewriting items can make me immensely powerful, I'm sure. Okay, but I still need to break those, though. Before they become enemies again. And I need inventory room. What should I give up, though? Sort by rarity. No, I want to sort by type. None of that feels like real scrap, though. What do I feel like giving up? I can give that up. Or I can scrap it. What would scrapping do? Maybe instead I should get rid of some things. Get rid of the common things that can't be rewritten. I don't want to get rid of the Nova. I'll get rid of those railguns, though. You can press and hold X to multi-loot. That's good to know, too. Then I got a CPU. Not sorted by scrap, though. And then that's 3 armor and more energy. Energy and energy regen. Only got 1 CPU. That's alright there. Fully equipped now. Probably don't need to grab anything here, although I could grab the interlaced cover. No, that's junk. I don't want junk. I understand the Fate Core better, too. It uses Fate Pulse energy. Opening a new file. With more of that energy, I'll be able to alter more equipment. And other things. What things? I'm actually not sure. Hopefully it'll let us help whoever's calling out to us. File updated. Also, we are approaching the signal we detected. I believe you meant to say conduit. Before I go in, what should I rewrite? Maybe the spiral carries maximum energy. Or energy cost for the Cataclysm Braid. Because those are at least rare. But I can't rewrite the Fate Core yet. And how do I level up? Then that would cost 3.2 energy. Let's go ahead and do that. Rewrote an item for the first time. I'm feeling a little needlessly gutsy. I have to stop them from getting together. I don't think I want to check too much else. Just enemies and no real points of interest. Let's just go over this way. Out of the Nexus. Scan the conduit. So now, we made it! Where are we? We have arrived in the Tenseer fields. What? That far? Yes. Our slip drive is still damaged, so it will take 17 days to return to Station 4 using the jump gate network. That's ridiculous! Other options? There is an allied freighter nearby. Also, Station 6 is 2 regions away. Haven't been there in years. I hope Lin doesn't remember me. Justice for Lieutenant Lin Kurosawa. They have a functional quantum frame that we could use to extract more information from the Fate Core. In that case, I really hope she doesn't remember me. Let's go. Head towards the jump gate on scanners. It is locked and defended. No sneaking through, then. I like the sound of Plan B anyway. I do not have a plan by that name logged in the manifest. Oh, you'll know it. Insane in the mainframe. Insane in the frame! And trading outpost. I probably should look before I buy or anything. There feels like nothing to really care about here. And none of this can be even, improved upon. What I've got is way better than anything here. But then what's the point of scrapping? Sell value is 10. So just be ready to sell it all in bulk, perhaps. I don't want to get rid of the Nova, though. What could change with that? The rarity. A scatter gun, common deflector. Yeah. Well, I could keep the afterburner. And that rarity can change. We can sell all that scrap now. And that would change up the scattergun damage, despite it being armor. I don't know if I need that. Yeah, I think it all bulks up what I want to sell. I didn't mean to sell that, though. I just wanted to sell the scrap. So Savala spoke there. What anomaly do we got here? Took out a lot of my shielding, but now it's all back. Another reinforced crate somewhere down there. Why don't I not as much worry about enemies at the moment? Oh, but I still gotta fight that anomaly there. So it was okay then. Now I've got a supercharge for a time, it feels like. So that hasted me. I like the feel of that. Being able to fire faster. Do I need all this magnesium? Now the haste is gone. So, this is roguelite here. And I am here for this, and the concept of writing reality, I should say. Ooh, ooh! Then I'm running into things. Then I got pilot experience, I don't know how. But at least my health came back. Thanks to regenning. And clearing out enemy squads. Another destroyed cruiser. I need to get that, feels like. I don't think there was much else to that destroyed cruiser. And there's a whole lot of minerals here. Probably didn't need that for something so small as it is. There's a whole lot of enemies, though. If they could leave me alone for a quick second while I re-equip the Nova, that'd be real nice. As soon as I find it there. May as well get some pulse there. Now it's regenning, what was I thinking? I'd like to cluster them up and let it all blow. Like that. There's a whole lot of danger here, but not for my main body. And I'm on a rampage. I'm getting pilot experience from doing all that, it feels like. Whoa! Big laser, it felt like. And I saw where it was firing. Now that's all down. Need room for things. What if I eject this? And this. That's bigger, isn't it? Need 2 adjoining slots. What if I eject this? I still need room. And this. Okay. What's braking variator? I could eject these 2. That only needed 1 slot. And I didn't want to pick up new magnesium. And where's any more enemies? I see that red coffin-like thing there, but ain't nothing around. Alright, that's enough enemies destroyed then. I want this reinforced crate. See what's in here. I still need room. It's a blue rail gun, though, in all fairness. How about we jump? There is a jump suppressor preventing a jump out of this region. You will have to destroy it to continue. Can do. And I still don't have much in the way of fate pulses. But there are things I can improve on. And how is the acquisition coming along? Oh, cell bar. Sorry, we got pulled off course. You're not trying to pull something again, are you? No, it's not that. Don't make me regret this, uncommon soul. If you don't get that tech back here... breaking up. I'm trying to equip this, man. And if there's a big boss enemy, I could totally use that railgun. Guessed it. Don't need to equip that. And that's a scatter gun, but nah. Rare, but nah. That can be changed, though. But it would take 35 of this to be epic. So I have potion, I have afterburner there. I could definitely use the railgun on that. And there's so many things I need room for. The Fate Core seems primed for another rewrite. These are a whole lot of Fate pulses here. What a threat to think about. So why don't I rewrite the Fate Core to be uncommon? Now I can do the focus ability. Fate Beam. Dealing or taking damage, you get focus. Concentrate power into a devastating torrent. That's all nice there. But I can't do much about it now. Strong foils. What can I really get rid of? Probably this. So all that is nothing. Not as much armor, but more damage output. 2 points isn't going to make enough of a difference to me to worry. Just a little bit of armor plating. Then break these. Whoa! Ack! Is that a trap or something? Then that is not necessary here. The credits are necessary. There's a whole lot of blues up there that I didn't have the room for. Looks like I really should just focus on going to back home. And all this pilot experience I know nothing about. Let me break this here. Jump suppressor. Now. Okay, what was that? What was what? AI just can't pick up what's being put down. Then I need to grab fate pulses too. Very, very much. I want 2 more fate pulses. I don't need the specialized igniter. Who's got fate pulses for me? Fate pulse, fate pulse, fate pulse. Anomalies. There ain't no fate pulses for me to see. Those were dropping mines, I see. No fate pulses around here. I could really use some. Is it particular enemies that have them too? Or would they have been rewritten or something? Like that perhaps being something bigger. Yeah, I need the boost to get out of there. You're telling me that didn't have a fate pulse, but there's a fate pulse. Oh, I'm already maxed out now. Then I just want to get rid of this squad. Don't need all of that. They're finally gone. It's a rare thing. Those can be rewritten in their rarities, though. I don't know if I care enough about that. That can't be rewritten, but I like the Nova. No, I don't have another Nova to my knowledge. Nova, Nova, Nova. No Nova around. I probably could drop that though. Just to get that fragment binding. That said, I have all I can do with that Fate Core rewriting right now, because I do not even have the room for that. So I may as well rewrite something. But what to rewrite? Oh, that's a rare Nova, but it can't be rewritten. Could rewrite this rarity. Awesome. Then Federation repair drones around here. Oh, they were a small squad though. Now I can jump. There is something to all this here. Now to get to Station 6, which that's not. That is. Station 6 requesting assistance. I repeat, Station 6 requesting assistance. You have it. What's happening? We are under attack from the far side. Incoming warp signatures detected, and they are not friendly. Why was I expecting this? Caution. Enemy forces include highly armored artillery. I advise prioritizing their long-range torpedoes. I remember getting rocked by one of those torps at Darwin. Don't want to get too close to their explosions. A wise tactical choice. Our point defense systems can destroy long-range torpedoes. Just take care of their ships. Got you covered. Over here on the far side. Ambushed again. I ain't got room for crap. But I do have room for fate pulses. You can break those howitzers. Why don't I stop the torpedo though? Even though they just said, or she just said, they can stop the torpedoes. I mean, I still want to break them for some reason. Save them the trouble. And then more is warping in. Probably should get rid of the howitzers first. These are small fry that are nothing. And then come more. The enemy's locking on. I wouldn't know what was locking on. And this is why I need the railgun right now. Break all that. No more hostiles on scanners. Station 6 in range. I wonder how they warped in without a gate. Unknown. Their signatures match those of the raiders who ambushed us. What kind of coincidence is it that they'd show up all the way out here? Coincidences are outside the scope of my programming. Credentials validated. You are free to dock. Thanks for the assist. Wait, is that you on Command Soul? You remember me! I remember everything. Hopefully not everything. Not all of us have a weakness for Bentoran libations. Sobar practically had to drag you out of there. It was such a great party, though. Okay. I can't disagree with that. What are you doing out here? Serving as your defense array, apparently. What happened to it? We plan to figure that out. Maybe I can help with that. In the meantime, about that quantum frame of yours. Then there's all this stuff I can't grab. Again. And then what can I work on? Energy activation. Energy activation. Now 2.6 energy. That's as best as I can rewrite that now. Then what? Structure. Maximum energy. That's all good there. But I can't even pick up anything, so what's the point? Then where to go dock? I've been spending too much time on this as it is now. Only for the sake of other things. I'll connect you with our research team. Much obliged. Greetings, Uncommon Soul. Station scanners are picking up something unusual on your ship. Right. It's some tech that we picked up for a contract. We don't know what it is, but it hasn't hurt my ship. We're quite eager to examine it. Our computational facilities are at your disposal. So, Fate Core to Quantum Frame slot in Station 6. To evaluate. Okay, let's take a look. These energy spikes are unusual, but within parameters. It was referred to as ancient tech by... Not this time. Hold on. Something's wrong. I think we should abort. I think we can stabilize it. No, it's warning us. We need to stop. What's warning us? Stabilization field collapsing, diverting power from other systems. This tech speaks to me. We're in danger. It speaks to you? What the hell is going on down there? Wait, this shouldn't be happening. No! Oh, God. Oh, God. Prologue is complete, though. Try again. And my character has been erased. Unlike being destroyed in combat, where I can respawn, being erased fractures timeline until you break reality. So now to enter the Chaos Vortex. What? Oh, great. Another mysterious place? This is unlike any location we have visited. That was the prologue. How do we even get here from Station 6? I don't remember what happened after we analyzed the Fate Core. That is the last event stored in my records. Then... that voice again. Hey, you! Where are we? Me. Huh? Worthy. So the Chaos Vortex. To be endless hordes of enemies who get stronger over time. No loot, but rewards upon completion on how long I survive. This is getting to be a bit too much now. At least we could break that barrier. And they get steadily stronger over time. Fight until you cannot. This is a bit much too. And those blue beams there do keep me restricted. Had to destroy Professor Candor. Uh-oh. I didn't think to regenerate until it was too late. Now there's a reality break available. 9 potential reality points to gain. Break reality. Timeline back to the start by gaining reality points to buy talents to apply to current and all future characters. I'll lose all my equipment, but gain further progress in a campaign story. I don't know, though. But I have to do something as it is. I can't do anything else. So now reality broke. I can do that again in another cycle. Reality stream. To view and rewrite the state of the universe. Like stabilize Fate Core so it doesn't fracture the timeline while being analyzed. And then the pilot can level up. That's massive importance. Then dissolve items in inventory marked for scrap in the 50% of their credit value. Expertise to unlock the expert goals system. Do difficult but optional secondary objectives and get more reality points from breaking profile. Then intranuclear dissipators to increase damage reduction. That can keep going up. Discernment aura, the loot filter to control the item drops I see. Subatomic fortification, increasing health by 200. Foe undermine, reducing their health. Fate pulse specialization, so I can get more fate pulses. Instant transmutation. Dual ship equipment loadouts. That would kind of be a real help there. And then that would have been Omen to change difficulty. Oh boy. That's gonna be more things here. May as well upgrade ship health as well, just because. Okay. This is gonna be a lot more when I go through more, but this opens my mind to wonder what exists beyond breaking reality just once. And I can't enough thank Keymailer and Element Games for letting me share this with you all. But it's not the only game I have to share. There's probably something up somewhere of another game from Keymailer or Lurkit or anyone like that that I could show in case you might be interested about some other games. So take a look at those too.